Okay, we are live.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and we welcome you back to day 3, the main stage of day 3 of the 12th Social Business Summit. What an incredible day 2 we have, and we must start off by recapping the absolute rich and enthralling discussions and significant thought-provoking matters that were covered on day 2, starting off with healthcare for new civilization, which was moderated by Dr. Cam Donaldson. That had a panelist of experts across the world, and they touched upon how healthcare is absolutely the crucial element of devising this bold idea of coming up with a new civilization. We also had our host, each of our host universities address the three zeros that we are all setting out here to achieve, that of unemployment, poverty, and of course, climate change. One of the most significant showcases of day 2, of course, was the 3 segments of social businesses which were highlighted. And I think that turns out to be one of the most inspiring bits of the conference for which we gather here every day, hearing from the actual practitioners on the ground, the day-to-day challenges that they face and how they overcome it, and of course, grow their social business as we speak. From then on, of course, we had one of the, again, a significant milestone of the global social business movement, which is the 100th YSBC being launched, which was, I think, a fascinating testament to itself and how the movement has been growing over the years. Of course, we had all the experts from the financial institutions and the financial inclusion movement come and say and contribute how microcredit and microfinance will also play a very critical role in shaping up new civilization. And we, of course, could not have asked for a better close to the day than having one of the most significant shapers of the global sports arena and their commitment to social business and how they plan on shaping new civilizations as well. Now, from that, we've moved on to day 3, which has had an absolute impactful time with 13 country forums being run yesterday, today, and tomorrow. This only shows the sheer spread of this 12th Social Business Day that we're running. Independent forums being run across the globe, across different continents. The highlight for today, of course, remains the 3-0 Club Convention, which will start in the next session. And of course, the Social Business Design Competition, which is just ongoing and about to conclude. But we start off day 3 with the second last segment of glimpses of social business, the 5th in all the ones that we are having. And to take that session and of course to take you through the proceedings, I request Uzair to take it from here. Uzair, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pramiti Siddiqui. Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome friends of social business, speakers, our amazing audience from the campuses in Africa and viewers from all over the world. I'm Uzair Ahmed and I will be your MC for the next 30 minutes. In this session, Glimpses of Social Business, we have some very prominent social business leaders from around the world who will be speaking about their thriving social businesses. The session has been designed to create an opportunity for all the aspiring entrepreneurs out there to learn and to be inspired to actively take part in building a new civilization where businesses thrive to create a world of 3 zeros. In our 5th episode of the Glimpses of Social Business, we will be hearing from 5 social businesses that come from a diverse range of industries and different parts of the world. To kick off this session, we will first hear about Yunus Plus You, the YY Foundation, which is dedicated to Nobel Peace Laureate Professor Dr. Muhammad Yunus's life's work and especially to the concept of social business. The YY Foundation aims to form a trio of actions in business, politics, and civil society through dialogue in order to contribute to a fairer and a more socially equitable world. It is my utmost pleasure to invite the Managing Director of the YY Foundation, a social entrepreneur himself, and our friend, Dominic V. Doster. Super happy to have you with us here today, Dominic. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Uzair. Super happy to be here as well. And good afternoon and good evening, everyone. And hello, dear Professor Yunus. Great to see you again. You're everywhere here at the Social Business Day. Amazing, incredible. So greetings from Germany and happy Social Business Day to you all. So it's so impressive to see that this year's Social Business Day has more than 700 participants from 66 countries and 150 plus speakers to present and update on their groundbreaking social business initiatives. So I'm delighted to greet all friends and colleagues here in this session and to share with our audience our way forward together to create a world of 3 zeros, a world and a future that we want to build. I think the presentation is coming up now. Thank you very much, Sadia. Yes, as we're going forward to create a world of 3 zeros, zero wealth concentration to end poverty, zero carbon emissions and zero unemployment by unleashing entrepreneurship in all. This is the world and future we want to build. Next, please. As Azir already stated, we are dedicated to Professor Yunus's life work and in particular to the dissemination of his concept of social business. So with this at Wire Foundation, we contribute to social inclusion and economic development by promoting social business globally, following a holistic approach. And how do we do that? Next, please. Through our approach in setting up joint social business programs, we work together as a family of organizations, all social businesses themselves, fostering social business globally and supporting social businesses at a wide range of levels. We complement each other to fulfill our mission and implement our social business programs collaboratively. Our key partners, namely, are the Grameen Creative Lab, that focuses on promotion and incubation and raising awareness on social business and acceleration programs, and Yunus Social Business, which is financing and growth support focused and also accelerating social businesses as a sustainable alternative to long-term aid, and the Yunus Center with a strong focus on education and youth and setting up Yunus Social Business Centers globally. Next, please. To give you a little bit more information, who are the faces behind the foundation, of course, our Honorable Chairman, Professor Mohammed Yunus, and all other board members. You can see here, Lamia Morshed, Executive Director of the Yunus Center, Saskia and Sophie, co-founders of Yunus Social Business, Hans, co-founder of the Grameen Creative Lab, all long-standing experts with a vast experience in the field. I'm sure you know them, you met with them in the past, or even during this Social Business Day online. And I wish to say hello also to our colleagues in Africa, Robert Akoko and Daniel Waswa, who coordinate projects and communication in East Africa for us. Next, please. A highly valued partner of our foundation is the Postcode Lottery Group. Its social mission is to help raise funds for good causes and increase awareness of their work. Our partnership has grown successfully since 2013, when the postcode lotteries cared to get involved in social business development. Since then, we were able to achieve significant impact through social business on a global scale. Next one. Our main partner since 2015 is the Dutch Postcode Lottery. Through their support, we have worked, or still work, holistically in social business development, education, unemployment, and environment protection. For example, in Colombia, also to further the peace process in the country, or in East Africa, to empower youth and to foster social business entrepreneurship, or in continuous programs such as the Young Challenger programs, social business academia conferences, social business design competitions that are at final here at the Social Business Day. Next, please. And I'm delighted to announce today a new partnership. This one is with the German Postcode Lottery, just happened in Berlin earlier this month. So in the forthcoming joint project, we will be working with and for youth in the Global South to educate and prepare them to become entrepreneurs and set up social businesses either through online education tools or supporting vocational trainings, or through expanding the network of YSBCs and 30 Club network. So stay tuned for updates on the development here. Last slide, please. And with this, I would like to thank you for your attention. Please also look at wirefoundation.com for further information. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dominic, and congratulations on the incredible partnerships that you have built over the years to build a better tomorrow. Thank you very much, Dominic. All right, so for our next presentation, we'll be hearing about an institution aiming to train, All right, so up next, we have a social business from the Grameen family. Grameen Shikha, which envisions to develop human resources through education and training for the development of the country in general and for the improvement of the socioeconomic conditions of the poor in particular, and thus creation of a society free from illiteracy and poverty. It is my pleasure to invite Mr. Qazi Nazrul Haq, Managing Director of Grameen Shikha. He joined Grameen Bank in 1990 as a senior officer and worked as a branch manager in several branches of the bank. He also worked at the Training Institute as well as the International Program Department of the bank. He moved to Grameen Shikha in 2001 and has been leading change in the education sector through providing the underprivileged population with access to formal and informal education. We will start off the presentation with a video from Grameen Shikha, and Mr. Qazi Nazrul Haq will be taking it away from there. May I please request the tech team to play the video?
Education is a permanent solution to most problems in our society. For the poor, it may be the only solution to get out of poverty. For sustainable development of the country, Grameen Shikha, a not-for-profit company established in 1997, has been working to assist in the human resource development through education and training. Its target population are the poor, especially poor students, young men and women, and children in the rural and urban areas of Bangladesh. Grameen Shikha has a non-formal primary school program for slum children that is providing primary education to about 1,200 slum children using public school textbooks. There are 20 one-room schools under this program in different sections of Mirpur area under Dhaka City Corporation. In each school, there are 2 shifts, morning and afternoon shifts, each shift comprising 30 students. This program started in 2006 and a batch completed its cycle in 2010. Its beneficiaries are poorer and working children and orphans in the slums whose families cannot afford to send them to formal school. Students who fare well in primary finals are given scholarship support so they can move to high school and attain higher education.
ছোটকালে আমার মা আমাকে 1 মাস থেকে মারা যায়। আমি ক্লাস শিশু থেকে গ্রামীণ শিক্ষাতে পড়ে আসছি। আমি ক্লাস 5 এ বৃত্তি পেই এবং এইটি আমি জিপিএ পাই। এই পর্যন্ত আমাকে গ্রামীণ শিক্ষা অনেক হেল্প করছে, এখনো করছে। আমি আশা করব আরো করবে সামনে এবং আমার বড় একটা স্বপ্ন আমি ব্যাংকার হব।
Thank you so much for the video. May I please request Mr. Qazi Nazrul Haq for his presentation, please?
Hello to everybody, especially to Professor Yunus sir. I'm Qazi Nazrul Haq, Managing Director of Grameen Shikha. As you know, I joined Grameen Bank in 1990 and have been working in Shikha, in Grameen for more than 32 years. Well, will you please run the presentation, the PowerPoint? Next one. Next slide. Grameen Shikha was created in 1997 by Professor Muhammad Yunus. It is a non-profit company and an NGO and at the same time an ISO company. Our current programs are scholarship management, vocational training, non-formal school, government scholarship and training project, and preschool program. Besides this, we also conducted an adult literacy program, an arson mitigation program, and early childhood development program in different districts of the country. Next slide. The scholarship management to provide financial assistance to poor students, especially in the rural areas of Bangladesh. The program achieved self-sustainability in 3 years' time. And so far, we have provided scholarship support to 6,900 students. 58% of the students are girls, and hundreds of our scholars in respectable jobs like university teacher, doctor, engineer, public servant, banker, etc. Here you see 2 students who is now working in Intel, and the other one is a teacher of Dhaka University. Next one. Next slide. There are 2 ways of sponsoring. And a sponsor can keep it deposit with government, and the scholarships are given from the income from the deposit. And the other way is to provide directly the scholarship made to government process service charge. Usually our scholars are selected for whole life. That is, once the scholarship starts, it continues until the student completes her studies. Ms. Pooja Datta, she has been receiving government scholarship when she was in school. Now she is a medical student in Rajshahi Medical College. And scholarship money is already distributed through bank transfer. No cash money is given to students. Next one. We have another program that we started in 2008.
No.
Yeah. And so we have so far trained more than 11,000 young men and women. And 1/3 of the trainees are women. Last year, we trained more than 1,000 students. And our vocational training center is certified by Bangladesh Technical Education Board. Next slide. In 2022-2024, we've been training 1,192 students every year. 80% of our graduates, they find job within 2 months. And students who are studying in diploma in electrical engineering can also have their industrial attachment with Jamaica, and we have so far trained more than 300 students. And our training center has earned a lot of recognition, especially from the local government. Next one. We are giving training in different trades. We call them trades, the training courses: electrical house wiring, fan motor rewinding, electrical wiring, garments machine mechanics, industrial sewing, dressmaking, computer applications, motorbike repair, spoken English. Training courses are always short, that is 2 months to 4 months of duration. And we also provide customized training. We trained more than 700 staff of Gramin Shakti, Gramin Shamagri, VAST, ABF, etc. Next one. Our vocational graduates, here are 3 graduates. Abdul Hussain, who received the industrial electrical training from Jamaica, now he is doing a job and earning 30,000 a month. Nusrat Jahan, she got a computer training from Jamaica, now she is working as freelance worker. She is also earning 45,000 a month. And Shafiqul Islam, he received a training in mobile phone servicing. He has his own shop and he is now earning 30,000 a month. Next one.
Thank you very much, Nozul sir. It is incredible to see the kind of impact Gramin Shikha is creating in the education sector. All the very best for the future endeavors. For our next presentation, we'll be hearing about an institution aiming to train dedicated and expert nurses, capable of contributing towards the development of emerging healthcare systems in public and private healthcare organizations. The Grameen Caledonian College of Nursing, also known as GCCN, with significantly well infrastructure institutions, imparts high-quality professional education to young and aspiring candidates who have dedicated themselves to be efficient nurses and also meet the acute shortage of qualified and skilled nursing manpower. May I please invite Ms. Neeru Shamsun Nahar, the principal of GCCN, to present on this state-of-art institution through which she has been contributing in creating impact in the healthcare and education sector. Over to you, Neeru, ma'am.
Hi, good afternoon and good evening. I'm Neeru Shamsun Nahar, principal of Grameen Caledonian College of Nursing. Can I have my presentation, please?
Sir, I can request you that presentation later. We just have a problem with the presentations.
My presentation has problem.
Yeah, just we will do it later in the session.
Okay. I can tell. This is
you can.
I can tell, and then you can show my presentation. Is it okay? Okay. This is the we call GCCN, Grameen Caledonian College of Nursing. We shifted our new building last year. If I can show my presentation, I can show you. This is a huge building. We can accommodate 1,000 students at a time, my academic building, and also 700 female students in the hostel. So this is a huge capacity, and I have some photograph with my student. But GCCN is the one of leading nursing college in Bangladesh, and it is a private sector approved by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, and we are affiliated with University of Dhaka and Bangladesh Nursing and Midwifery Council. When this was started in 2010, it was established with a huge successful partnership between Glasgow Caledonian University and Grameen Healthcare Trust. That time we have only 1 courses and 40 students. After 10 years, we have now 4 courses and we have more than 500 students. And we hope in 2025, we will have 1,000 students. So at the moment we are running Diploma in Nursing Science and Midwifery course. There I can recruit 80 students per year. We have a Diploma in Midwifery course. We can recruit 40 students per year. We have a BSc in Nursing, which is affiliated University of Dhaka, 4 years course, and we can recruit 60 students. Another one we call BSc in Nursing post-basic, because who qualified Diploma in Nursing, they can further study 2 years under the University of Dhaka and they get the BSc in Nursing. And also we got permitted for the MSc course running from the Ministry of Health. And last Friday, the university team visited our college, and hopefully within 1 month, we will get the result. And after that, we can admit my master's students. So we will have 5 courses that time. So we have a vision. This vision is to establish a nationally and internationally recognized institution for high quality nursing and midwifery education in Bangladesh, to provide young people from the rural area in Bangladesh with the opportunity to study at a higher level in order to break the cycle of early marriage, pregnancy, and poverty, and to contribute towards enhancing the capacity of healthcare facilities and the capability of human resources. So this way we are working in this college. We have now total 84 permanent staffs and 6 part-time staff. I am a principal. I have 2 vice principal. One is undergraduate and one is graduate vice principal, and permanent faculty is 23, part-time faculty is 5, and admin and finance staff 53. So huge. In this new building, I have total classroom 16. I can provide 7 classroom, 100 students, and 9 classroom, 50 students. I have a library. 100 students can sit together and they can study here. Simulation lab 3, one is midwifery simulation lab, one is medical and surgical lab, one is ICU and operation theater. And Science Lab 2, one is microbiology and one is anatomy physiology. Computer Lab 2, and I have 80 computer in 2 labs. We have 2 nutrition lab and 32 cook are there. And then English language lab 1. So this is a huge campus. Almost 800 students graduate from this college, and they are working in different sectors, most of the government sector and private sectors. And diploma in nursing, BSc in nursing and post-basic, both are more than 800. Scholarship, we have scholarship. At the moment, we have MOU with 2 universities. One is Glasgow Caledonian University, UK, and one is Hiroshima University, Japan. So our 2 faculties, they are studying their PhD in Hiroshima University, and this year, this is a very good news. Just yesterday, I got the news. Another 2 faculties accept their letter from the Hiroshima University for studying PhD. And my 4 students, 6 students actually, they did their BSc in Glasgow Caledonian University. Among of 6 students, 3 students, they did their masters in Glasgow Caledonian University, and now they became my faculty members. So this way we are developing also faculty members here. And one faculty member, she's doing her PhD in United States, Pennsylvania State University. So in July, the GCCN with GCU received the Unilever International Award for their work. So many volunteer visitors, they came from the different countries like United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, USA, Japan, and Bangladesh. And they work with us and they develop our faculty members as well as they work with our students. You can see our building. This is the new building, our permanent campus. So just last year we moved the left side. This one, this is our students. You can see the students with the clinical uniform. And another group of students with their class uniform. So I talked about these things. And this is our library lab. Next. They are graduated from the Glasgow Caledonian, became our faculty members. Next. Next, please. The volunteer, they came from the different countries. This is my ICU setting. My students practice here before going to the real situation. So this is computer lab, midwifery lab, library. Our nutrition lab, students cooked different food for the patients. And this is the classroom. We do extracurricular activities. This is the debate competition and other things. Next, cultural program. Our students do the cultural program, and World Cafe, that is for the management and leadership. Annual picnic. We do the job fair, so we invited the different hospital authority, and that time actually our students get the job. So after completing their course, they join the workplace. And we also celebrate different days, international and national days. This is the World Health Day, nutrition exhibition, International Nurses Day, cultural program by GCCN students. And we do many workshops. We have an alumni association. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Samsonara ma'am. It was incredible seeing the pictures. It was incredible hearing about the long way that GCCN has come so far. All the best for all your future endeavors. We're looking forward to more achievements for the college. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. So up next, we will be hearing about Yunus Social Business Taiwan, which was officially established in 2015. The foundation has been dedicated to promoting Grameen Bank and nurturing social enterprises in Taiwan. For the presentation, it is my pleasure to invite Juno Wang, who is the CEO of the Foundation for Yunus Social Business in Taiwan. Ms. Wang envisions the implementation of 4 major plans through the foundation: linking research in academia and practical experience in the business world, implementing social enterprises and microcredit everywhere, promote the National Social Enterprise Plan in Taiwan, and make Taiwan a model for a good economy. Over to you, Ms. Wang.
Good afternoon, Professor Yunus, and all the participants from all over the world. I'm Juno Wang, CEO from Foundation for Yunus Social Business in Taiwan. It's a great honor to be here and share our experience in Taiwan. We all knew that the pandemic has caused a big disaster for the past 2 years. And we also knew that the current economic development and civilization were based on profit maximization, which caused a lot of destructive problems. We need a change immediately. Just like Professor Yunus said, we need to build a new civilization before the current civilization destroys us. However, even though we are going through a hard time, we also see hope while we held our first Taiwan Yunus Social Business Innovation Awards. We received more than 1 innovation idea from our youth in Taiwan, which tackled different kinds of problems around us. Problems like massive single-use practice from food delivery during the lockdown, healthcare problems in remote areas, and more. It's amazing that most of the team members are not even graduates from university and really provided some creative ideas. These are 2 of our winners from Taiwan Yunus Social Business Innovation Award. Team Circular is the champion for these awards. They use earthworms to convert agricultural waste and animal manure into agricultural materials and promote the concept of friendly environment to farmers. The founder of this team, Mr. Yang, who is still a graduate student in agricultural business management. We invite him to share his innovation idea in front of many entrepreneurs last year during the No Going Back Forum. And one of the entrepreneurs were interested in his business model and turned out to be his biggest investor. Now, he successfully started up his social business last month. His company can turn hundreds of tons of animals, manure, and agricultural waste into compost, and the compost can be used in organic farming. This social business model is a big step in leading us to the world of 3.0. Since we know there is many innovation ideas out there in the university, we held a lot of workshops and open talks in the campaign to promote 3.0 Club. We also had a 3.0 Club orientation in one of our YSBC Suzhou University, and we asked Mr. Mostafez from 3.0 Global Center, who drives the 3.0 Club activities, to give us a brief speech online, as you can see on the upright. The students are very excited about these projects, and they start to pop up some ideas that they can take action in 3.0 Club. And there is another project we're working on in Taiwan. We are running a social innovation space in a military dependence village in the Taichung city, helping local females, youth, farmers to become a social entrepreneurs through workshop and consulting events since 2018. And this year, we plan to build some cabins for our volunteers and the visitors to experience Grameen method learning as a 5-member group. It's a beautiful space, and I hope all of you can come and be our guests next time you visit Taiwan. At that, I want to say happy birthday again to Professor Yunus, and thank you for your inspiring us all the way. Together, let's make all the small idea into big impact and create a world of 3.0. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your and your company's and your foundation's effort in making a world of 3 zeros. And we're really inspired to see the kind of social businesses that you're supporting down there. So thank you very much for your presentation. All right, so up next, we will be hearing about an inspiring diner and food catering company, which started off as a pilot project back in 2014 and has now evolved into a full-blown social business with 26 full-time superheroes. Onnosheba serves nutritious and healthy food at an affordable price to menial workers and packaged meals in primary schools in urban areas in Chittagong, Bangladesh. Onnosheba creates viable alternatives for traditionally ill-served individuals because it remains profitable despite keeping profit margins low. Onnosheba is the living proof that it is possible to create sustainable businesses targeting lower income groups. From Onnosheba, we have the co-founder, Ms. Abida Sultana, who is the director of Chittagong Social Business Center and looks after the project proposals from new entrepreneurs and their implementations. Over to you, Abida Sultana.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Abida. I would like to share my screen from my own PC. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'm Abida. Warm welcome to everyone on behalf of Onnosheba. Today, I would like to share the interesting journey of Onnosheba that I started from my own home kitchen. Currently, this small initiative is on its way to establish an industrial kitchen. Onnosheba started its operations from 14 December 2014 with 20 units of packaged lunch. Then to cater to the increasing demand, as the demand raised more than 200 packets by mid of 2015, we formed a company of 10 shareholders, and it is Onnosheba Limited. Then in 7 December 2015, we opened our first outlet following the social business model introduced by Honorable Professor Dr. Muhammad Yunus. We have 3 segments here to cater. One is outlet, then school tiffin, and special catering. Until March 2020, before the pandemic, we served 700 people in the outlet, and for school tiffin, 1,500 pieces of snacks, and in special catering, 300 packet meals for lunch per day. Onnosheba is working to overcome the shortage of healthy, nutritious food in affordable price for mid to lower income earners. So we are serving to lower income earners such as rickshaw pullers, van pullers, street vendors, day laborers, and also mid-income earners. In future, we have planned to serve garments and industry workers and hospital employees. We serve traditional food items prepared in hygienic environment at an affordable price. Onnosheba don't use any chemicals, preservatives, taste-enhancing agents which are harmful for health. During the pandemic, the outlet was closed for a lot of total of 146 days in 2020. Another 97 days in 2021. No. Please go on. This is the COVID-19 situation. So in 2020, Anna Sheba was closed for 146 days, and in 2021, 97 days. But our cook house remained operational. Every day we provided 400 chapatis along with breakfast meals in the nearby areas. The quality and price of the food provided by Anna Sheba impressed multiple organizations and individuals to come forward to donate money to serve food to the distressed. We also supplied meals for doctors in this adverse situation. Our female workers were able to keep a steady source of income even during the COVID situation. Current status, Anna Sheba reached its break-even in July 2018 after renovating twice. In December 2019, BDT 334,000 was the highest net profit recorded before the pandemic. And in December 2021, BDT 495,000 was the highest net profit recorded after the pandemic. Until March 2022, the average daily sale from only the outlet is BDT 36,000. If we see the growth chart, if we see the growth chart after the pandemic, the demand in 2021 rised again at the top and is still receiving good response from the customers of every level. So it proves that the food revolution against unhealthy everyday food containing harmful ingredients, institutions like Anna Sheba need to take steps. Our financing, we have 10 shareholders, each invested BDT 100,000.
I believe Abida Sultana is facing some technical issues. We'll just wait to hear from the tech team. Right, we will just move on. I think we got a glimpse of what Anna Sheba is up to lately and the incredible journey this company had over the last few years. And that was the last presentation of this session of Glimpses of Social Business. Thank you to all the speakers who were here with us today. To just summarize what we learned today or what we heard today from all these speakers, it was an absolute pleasure hearing about all these amazing social businesses from around the world and the impact that they're creating within their communities. We learned how YY Foundation.
Okay, I'm here again.
All right,
can
so
I start again?
Presentation short. Yeah.
Yeah, can I start again? I'm really sorry. So
No
for the
worries.
net
You can
connection.
finish the presentation. Thank you.
Okay, then I'm starting with the most important part of the social business village plan. The social business village plan. Yes, this is the most important part of our plan, the social business village plan. To ensure the success of Anna Sheba Industrial Kitchen, the social business village plan needs to be put in place. Both of the topics are interrelated with each other. To implement both the plan, we have to involve the rural community through workshops and training programs for organic agriculture, aquaculture, and poultry farming to develop eco-organic farming. This change will aid in the betterment of the rural community in the aspects of finance, job,
All right, I think Abida Sultana is again having some technical issues since we are running out of time. So we will be ending the session here. It was an absolute pleasure hearing about all these amazing social businesses from around the world and the impact that they're creating within their communities. To really summarize what we learned and we heard today, we learned how YY Foundation is joining forces to create awareness about social business, accelerate social businesses, and educate the young people. We got to know how Grameen Shikha is leading change in the education sector by empowering the underprivileged with the light of education through their incredible programs. We have learned how GCCN envisions to enhance the capacity of human resources and is using the state-of-art capacities to really uphold the nursing industry of Bangladesh. We learned how Yunus Social Business Taiwan is supporting some very impactful social businesses back in Taiwan. And it was inspiring to hear the story of Onno Sheba, which started small, just like Professor Mohammed Yunus says, and is now a sustainable business serving healthy and nutritious food to lower income individuals at an affordable price. We believe sessions like these will inspire the aspiring change makers out there to redefine how businesses work and refocus their goals towards building a civilization with zero unemployment, zero net carbon emission, and zero poverty. On that note, thank you everyone who attended this session, our amazing audience back in the campuses in Africa, our speakers, all the friends of social business. I would request everyone here present today to turn on their cameras so we can just take a quick picture to have a memory of this session that we had.
I'm really very sorry that here in my locality, I don't know what is happening today. From the morning, we are actually facing this problem, internet problem.
No problem at all. I think all the audience, they got a very good idea of what your business is doing lately, and we are really happy.
But there's one thing I'd like to share our industrial site, actually, what we have done with Grameen Telecom Trust. That's the very big achievement for Onno Sheba this year. I'd like to share our achievement with all the audiences.
Sure.
This is our industrial kitchen site in Cholda that have signed a lease agreement for 15 years with Grameen Telecom Trust. I think this is a very big achievement for Onno Sheba in the last 7 years that we are working for the urban people. So thank you. I hope the Social Business Day is a great success as it always has been.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It was a great presentation. It was a great session. It was inspiring. It was amazing. Thank you very much, everyone. Can I please request everyone to turn on their cameras so we can get a quick picture? Aziz Bhai, do give us a go ahead once that's done.
Thank you. Done.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Handing it back to Prometheus Bhaiya to take it over from here. Thank you.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Take
much.
care.
Thank you very much, Uzair. We will now.
Taiwan.
Thank you, everyone. See
Thank
you.
you, Juno. Thank you, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now head over to our next session, which is possibly one of the most significant highlights of the day, which is the 3-0 Club Convention, a concept which was launched just about 2 years ago, which has gained significant momentum, and we've got elaborate proceedings which are underway. The session is, in fact, running a little late, so we request all our attendees to go back to the lobby and tune in. So the session is going to start fairly shortly. So requesting everyone to join in, and we hope to have a very insightful look into all the 3-0 clubs across the world. See you there. Thank you.